and quite a 4-year run since we got the bid in August of 2022. Having over 100,000 people here in Miami and South Florida requires precision. As noted, there's a lot of championship weekend events that you plan. As Rich mentioned, the playoff playlist live was epic, just incredible. I've lived here my entire life pretty much. And when I saw how many people came out for Saturday night's event, it was incredible. And so we'll always remember that. Of course, the next night, really good crowd as well. Playoff Fan Central, talking to Ryan Allen Hall, who runs that. Really great turnout between Miami, Indiana, and the locals. So we're happy about that. Trophy Trot, and we do a run every year here. Orange Bowl does, but the attendance at that event was really, really stellar, and we just love seeing that happen on Sunday morning. And then the Taste of the Championship, I was a little bit, eye-opened when we selected the M2 nightclub. It was unbelievable. It was just great. Showcase Miami in its true form. And of course, you get to Hard Rock Stadium and the championship tailgate in front of the stadium with the large stage that was put up, and the ambiance that was created was a great success, and the game, as Jack and everybody mentioned, was epic. With that being said, it was monumental to have this game in South Florida in 2021. It was one of the great successes in the world that we're in between Capital and Orange Bowl, and we've seen championship games. But it was challenging, and we got through it. We had an opportunity through the generosity of the CFP to bring it back, and we got the full gamut this time. So we're happy about that. 2026 is an epic year for Miami and South Florida. You had the Capital and Orange Bowl, which was a CFP quarterfinal on January 1. The next day was the Winter Classic with Florida Panthers playing the New York Rangers at Loan Depot Park. Packed house there. Here we are coming off last night's championship game. You have the World Baseball Classic happening in early March. Then you have Miami Open, then you have Formula One, and you have this thing called World Cup that's coming. It's just a historic year, and this is the great start of a great thing coming up in the months to come. The host committee is a Tri-County partnership, so I want to thank some folks out there. First and foremost, the Orange Bowl Committee. The Orange Bowl Committee was the group that got behind this effort when the CFP was created. Met with Hard Rock Stadium, the Dolphins, government, CVB leaders, and said, let us lead this effort. And Henry Crockett, our president and chair, did an amazing job. Mike Moran somewhere out there, and he's our president and chair as of today. And I want to thank them. Miami Dolphins at Hard Rock Stadium. You saw the stadium last night. From where it's come from, one of the great venues in the world, truly. And Steve Ross, the owner, is the visionary behind that, with his CEO, President Tom Garfinkel. We want to thank them. The people we work with day to day, Miles Pistorius, Todd Boyan, we want to thank them. Public partners, down here, we get everybody involved. It's a tri-county effort. Miami-Dade County Mayor Daniela Levine-Cobb was there last night. It's great to see her. City of Miami, where we're at right now, Mayor Eileen Higgins, who was recently elected, the first female mayor in our history. City of Miami Beach, Mayor Stephen Miner, we want to thank him. City of Miami Gardens, where the game is its home, is Mayor Rodney Harris. The Greater Miami CVB, led by David Whitaker, was our first partner on this. I want to thank him. He's the president and CEO. And then we have Matt Radner, I think back there, Senior Director of Sports and Entertainment. Broward County and the Greater Fort Lauderdale CVB, Stacy Ritter, President and CEO. You get in the picture here, it's a tri-county effort. Palm Beach County and the Palm Beach County Sports Commission. George Lindley, we want to thank him. And of course, in the state of Florida, our Governor, Ron DeSantis. There's so many private partners that stepped up on this. We want to thank all of them. Can't do it without you. And of course, the host committee staff. I'm standing up here, but the heart of it is Will Foster, Leslie Tortora, Anna Hernandez Ochoa, Mitch Morrill, Brad Strickland, Mike Leota, Georgie Pipkin. Just want to thank you all. We have some of our host committee members here. Jack touched on it. I want to thank Jack. I've lived with this guy for a long time. He is an iconic figure in our community. He's a former mayor of the city of Fort Lauderdale, past president of the Orange Bowl Committee. His grandfather started the Orange Bowl, Ernie Seiler, as 92 years ago. So I know he's looking down proud at you right now. I want to thank a few people that are here from the host committee. Our vice chair, Pam Roush. I see you, Pam, out there. We've got Al Dotson Jr. There's Al. I see Al. I want to thank him. Ron Albert, our secretary. Ron, thank you so much. Spent a lot of time together getting ready. I mentioned Henry Crockett and Mike Moran already, and Javi Gonzalez. And before we turn it over to Las Vegas, I want to tell you a little bit of my history. I grew up here in Miami, but I did spend some time in Las Vegas. I worked for UNLV. And I was there with some folks here that started Las Vegas Bowl. And I can't think of a better community for me personally to hand it off to. Rob Donderos to my left. He remembers me when I had hair. I did have that. John Sesenti's right to my right, here in front, does a great job on the Las Vegas Bowl. And Samantha Stallworth, her father's a very close friend of mine. So happy to have you there. I know Steve, wherever Steve's out there, Steve Hill, you would do an amazing job. We're here to help in any way. And the last couple of folks to thank, Rich Clark, just an amazing individual, really truly, professionally speaking and personally. And I just want to thank you, your entire team, Byron Hatch, let's see, Brett Daniels here, Dave Marmey, and the list goes on, but they're tremendous to work with. I know at Las Vegas, you'll learn that. We do a lot of events down here, and these guys are just the best that are out there. CFP Foundation, Jack said it all. I just want to say one thing about Walt Frazier Park. It's 2 miles from Hard Rock Stadium. And if you saw the Goodyear Cotton Bowl, I think 11 players from that youth football league were playing in that game from Ohio State and Miami. And last night, 9 kids were playing in that game. And for the opportunity to partner with the CFP and to build that field, the $2.3 million field, was incredible. And I would tell you all this, without the CFP, that doesn't happen. So we want to thank you on top of everything that Jack mentioned with the Extra Yard for Teachers programming. And with that being said, we thank you for the opportunity. We look forward to the next steps, and we'll turn it back to the CFP. So thank